to dunk this ball. Just watch as they lay it up there. Watch this.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy J2AB back with another YouTube video. And in this video, I'm giving y'all the do's and don'ts of freshman year. My freshman year is already over. So, and a bunch of y'all are already about to literally graduate in a couple weeks, I'm pretty sure. So I thought it'd be a good idea to give y'all the do's and don'ts. No BS, just straight facts. Let's get straight into it. The first do I would say is go to class. Even though you might not feel it some days, going to class can really help you get extra credit, maybe even further help if you need it, and those bonus points. I'm telling you, those bonus points at the end of the year, especially if you're not understanding a topic, can help you so much on an exam to boost your grade, and you don't want to miss on that. So the first one is go to class. Don't think attendance doesn't matter. I know personally some professors who, if you miss 3 classes, will fail you just because you missed the 3 classes. Some class attendance doesn't really matter, but some classes attendance is required and is mandatory. So just because one class lets you slip by, don't think other classes will allow that, because it really just depends on the professor. And here's a quick tip for, I would say, the first week or two of college. Make sure to find people in those classes and talk to them, like a class buddy, like maybe 1 or 2 people. Because say if you do miss class, you'll be able to text them and be like, hey, what was the work today? Or what did the professor say? Or, just whatever. Can I get the work? This, that, the third. So find somebody in your class that you can sit by. The second do is use a planner. If you're already bad with time management and you need help figuring out what you're gonna do throughout the day, use a calendar. I recommend Google Calendar, or even the calendar on the Apple, the default Apple Calendar, whatever. Just make sure you're keeping track, because you don't want to lose focus. Because when you get here, it's gonna be hard, but you don't want to lose focus. So get on it early and get a calendar and plan out your day, your week, your month. Get it done. When making your schedule, don't overpack your schedule. Do not put 7 classes because you want to get your credits done fast. Especially if you want to have a social life, especially if you want to go to the gym, especially if you want to have a job. Do not overpack your schedule. You're not Superman. You're one person, and you will get stressed out super fast. You'll get stressed out super fast. I'm telling you, you'll be so burnt out. Just for example, my roommate, he was grinding all semester, but he felt burnt out. He told me himself he was burnt out. So unless you don't think you can handle it, don't do it. I don't recommend it. You're not Superman, and you want to have a social life, so don't do it. Trust me, I know from experience. Also, you'll be so burnt out by the end of the semester, you won't be able to want to do anything. So don't overpack your schedule. Another tip I would say is to treat college like a freaking job, my nigga. 9 to 5. Take breaks when you need to, because this shit gets serious. And you gotta treat it like a job, because if not, you're not gonna succeed. You're not gonna be able where you want to at the end of the semester. So treat it seriously. Take breaks if you need to. Mental health matters. Do say yes to that random invite. Say yes to the night you're not going out. Say yes to the random side quest. That's one thing I do recommend. That's how you meet people, random friend groups you wouldn't expect, and just how you probably can build lifetime bonds. So I do recommend just getting out your comfort zone and saying yes. Make sure it's within reason though. If they're trying to peer pressure you, which I think peer pressure, if you fall to peer pressure, you're a bitch. I do believe if you fall to peer pressure, you are a bitch. So don't fall to peer pressure, but don't be a bitch either, So I do recommend just getting a random side quest. Don't be fake to people. You can really get to college and be a whole different person and start acting fake. Me personally, I didn't have a big friend group this year. I had maybe 2 or I would say 4, 5, 6 maybe close friends that I would talk to. I don't have a big group. But don't be fake. I don't know. Me as a person, I like being fake is just such a bad way to act in life. And if you're gonna come here to be fake just to fit in, like, who even are you? You know. But that's one thing I recommend not doing is being fake. Cause that makes you a lame ass nigga. If you're fake as fuck to other people, you lame as fuck. And yeah, it's really just that simple. So don't do it. Don't do it. So just a quick story for y'all. Like, even like just meeting people like randomly, like my friend's girlfriend, we had played volleyball with them. And like, I don't really know her like that, but I met her like 1 or 2 times. But she was nice enough to just spend her pirate bucks and give me Subway just cause like I was nice to her and like we met through mutual people. That's like just an example of like meeting people and like what can they do for you in the future. Obviously it could be like scholarships and like internships and shit like that, but that's just a quick example on being nice can get you. One thing I do recommend doing is going out, meeting new people. Like, it's so many like girls, and for the girls, niggas here to like explore what you like. So don't be, you're stuck in your dorm. Go out, meet new people. It's like whatever you think your type is, it's at college. You just gotta find it. So don't just be in your dorm stuck in the bed waiting for something to happen. It's not gonna happen. You gotta go out and explore. This is my personal opinion, so take it with a grain of salt, but don't come in and cause a relationship. That is one of the worst things you could do, especially if it's long distance. If you go in a relationship and it's long distance, your hoe getting cracked, your hoe going. Especially she see a Q, a noob, she going. She see one of them niggas in Beta, SAE, Pike, PKT, she's going. No cap. Whatever type of social power a nigga has over you, like, yo hoe going. So don't think she not. So don't get in a relationship, especially if it's long distance. And honestly, I wouldn't do it if it's in the same school. Cause these hoes be sneaky. They be sneaky as hell. I was talking to a girl. She said that when I call Shorty, like when I call her, she was like, nobody was in the room. Months later, the nigga told me he was in the room. He was like, Jalen, when you called Shorty the other day and he asked who was in the room, I was in the closet hiding. Like, what the fuck? Come on, gang. So these hoes be sneaky. I'm telling you, I've experienced it firsthand. So don't even get in a relationship. Just don't do it. Save your peace, save your mental, everything. Just don't do it. Trust me. Another thing is, what I would do is honestly to make sure your mental health is okay. Mental health is one of the biggest things that can lead to depression. And in college, it being work, friends, just social life can get you depressed. Especially if you're away from home. If you've never been away from home and you're just by yourself, you can get really depressed. You can get lonely. So I do suggest using all your resources because most schools offer counseling. So if you really need counseling, use it. Please use it for your health. Don't ignore burnout. If you're stressed out from class, if you're stressed out from just the work in general, family issues, relationship issues, don't ignore the burnout. Take some breaks, take some alone time. Go get you some food, grub, plug it. You know what I'm saying? Like, go on a run, go lift. Just don't ignore burnout, because if you ignore it, you're going to be unmotivated and undetermined to keep pushing. That's just how it is. So don't ignore burnout. I'm telling you. Don't be afraid to tell people no. Some people, all they do is yes, and have no boundaries for themselves. So don't be a bitch and tell somebody no when you don't want to do something. Don't be a bitch, because I'm telling you, bro, like, if you're a bitch, people are going to treat you like a bitch and use you for everything you got and overstep on your boundaries. So don't do it. I promise it's not worth it. Doing is download some type of budgeting app, because once you get money, like, that shit comes and goes in college. I'm telling you, one day you'll have $200, the next day you'll be down to like $30. So honestly, get a budgeting app or put it in your notes so you can start saving your money. Because you don't want to go broke in college. That's probably the worst experience possible is being down near last ramen noodle bowl. Come on, gang, don't do it. One thing I recommend to not do is when you get that fast food check, that refund check, don't go blow that shit. My first semester, I blew my refund check. When I got all that money back at once, gang, that shit was gone in like a month, 2 months. But don't go spending that refund check. I'm telling you, save that money. Act like that shit don't exist when you get it. Put that bitch away and don't ever touch it again. I'm telling you, it'll be worth it. Another quick tip, like a little, obviously, if you have a side hustle, you do nails, you sell shoes, you cut hair, bro, build your reputation that you do that quick, cause you want that bread to come in quick. And I'm telling you, if people know you cut hair and you cut hair at a lower price than barbers that charge $50, they're gonna want to tap in with you, especially if you can cut hair or you're a shoe plug. Let niggas know you sell shoes so you can get your page out there. If you do nails and you're good at doing nails, post on the ECU 2028 page or the Charlotte 2028 page, like whatever. Just make sure people know you have a skill that you use to get it out and get new clientele. It's just, if you want money, do it. I'm saying. And obviously, my freshman year is over. It just ended. I got one more exam left till I'm done. But honestly, like, it's been a great year. I met new people. I've had fun experiences. I've had bad experiences. But overall, this is probably one of the best decisions I've ever made was coming to ECU, coming to East Carolina University, just coming to university in general. It's changed me as a person in a way better way than I thought. It's changed my emotional. So if y'all think about going to college or you haven't decided yet, I would say go. It's changed me for the better. And today I just wanted to give y'all the do's and don'ts and what I think are to keep you successful in college. If y'all are enjoying the content, like, comment, subscribe, keep the engagement going. I appreciate the love y'all showed me in the last video. I'm telling you, I was sitting on that video idea for like maybe the whole semester. I finally dropped that bitch and that shit got my most viewed video so far. So I appreciate all the support. Y'all keep running this shit up. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Twavy out.